Hey everybody, it's Mr. Christie.
And I'm Stouticus.
Just covering up the first week. So, first game up here is the bye week, so nothing's happening with that yet. Just taking a quick look at, where is it? Commodious Thunder's team. There's a few players that could level up from this game, but can't really
Yeah,
confirm.
yeah, the SPP would have to fall
Wait a second.
just right.
Oh, it looks like it just went through. He's got a player that's leveled up. And it went on the dirty player, kick player.
Exactly who I said it would go on. Or both of us said it would go on, really.
Yeah, the touchdown and the MVP. Not sure where the other MVP went though. I think it was on the strength up Chorf.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad one, because now he's just a Kaz away from level, but still.
Yeah, no,
That,
that's fine.
that one's nice. The now 100k fouling Hobgoblin,
Hey,
not so much.
you just get two hobgoblins for that.
But it's got kick, so I don't know how much he fouls with it anymore anyway, so maybe you just don't foul with it anymore.
I
Does
think
have another dirty player.
I think you just give him like wrestle, and then he's just kind of like half utility there.
Yeah, I like the actual
If you're
combination of
if you're gonna keep him, if
yeah.
you,
If you're gonna keep them, I actually like the combination of dirty player and wrestle. If you're gonna keep a level dirty player,
yeah. I also like a dirty player in kick because like after they've used kick once, you kind of just plan to only use it once, and you just foul with them.
yeah, you're hoping you only use it once, but some games you might use it more than once.
It's like the second half fouler.
As long as it's not OT.
Yeah, you don't gotta worry about that right now. And then so
Or you're
first
facing a one turn.
first game that actually got was actually played. Channel 8 News team versus Revenge of the Referees. The referees win 2-0.
A relatively easy fashion, and we both had backed the Brets in this one, and we were both wrong.
Yeah, it just looks like the chaos did chaos things.
Well,
22
twice
armor
as many
breaks.
blocks on twice as many blocks, 34 for the Brets and 62 for the Chaos. The two perms uh, were a death on a Mighty Blow guard blocker and an Agi bust on a guard stand firm tackle blocker, I believe.
Yeah, I think you still keep that blocker. He's not really going to be like
Yeah, I in this division, I think you keep it because you need the guard and even
yeah.
the tackle at this point. Um,
He's not going to be dealing with the ball too much. You want that to go on one of your blitzers, obviously.
oh yeah, no, he's not carrying the ball. He's more of a roadblock at this point. Stick him right in the middle of the fight, keep him there, so he shouldn't really be dodging out all that much anyway. So you can live with the Agi 2 for now. He's already bought the new blocker to replace the one that died, so he's back to his full team. Minus one guard and Mighty Blow though.
Man, I always love seeing that one dice roll thwart shadowing. It's just that the wording is just so weird.
So it's a success. So that no, it was a failure. So shadowing worked.
Shadowing did a thing.
Well, it is movement 7 shadow versus probably movement.
Yeah, it's on the Blitzer, so it's good. Movement 7's not bad for it.
No, it's not. But yeah, basically Chaos did Chaos things to a Bret team.
Yeah. They need to get more boat down so they can wrestle him down. Oh yeah, division rolled, so we'll look at that later. Next up, the Eldar Statesman versus Ye Old Guard. The Eldar Statesman win 2-1.
Both of us picked the High Elves to win, and we were right.
Yeah, it looks like Nurgle didn't get too much of the Nurgle stuff going.
Yeah, they did. They caused 5 casualties.
Yeah, but they only...
It's just the Elves...
Yeah, but
Elves outlasted it.
All those casualties, they didn't have many armor breaks.
Yeah, very few armor breaks.
I was just looking at the armor breaks and like 9. That's not very much.
But 7 of those 9 resulted in removals, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like the Nurgle barely touched the ball.
Yeah, no, they didn't. They touched it long enough to score a touchdown. And the Pestigore that did score that touchdown leveled up and just got block.
Only thing that got really affected was a lineman getting niggled.
Which you don't really care about. It's a rookie.
Yeah. I'd almost say just fire him. I should just probably fire him.
The Nurgle did get another level up on a warrior that has block, guard, and mighty blow. Yeo hasn't picked it yet. I believe I saw him talking in the Nurgle Discord saying it's a double, and he's debating between guard and dodge and claw. Claw not being a double for warriors, but still really debating whether to take the guard.
Well, he's got the block already and the mighty blow. So I'd say go with the dodge. Just personally?
Yeah,
I understand. At this point, he's kind of just more in the way, and he's got the get more SPP skills already. The bigger ones.
Yeah, but he could have claw, and that would be the only claw on this team.
Oh, that's a thing I didn't think about.
Which is why I would advocate for claw, because you don't have a killer Pestigore on this team right now. You have a frenzy mighty blow one, sure, but you don't have a mighty blow claw tackle piling on blitzer. You need some form of removal. I know blodge guard stand firm is really tempting.
Well, I don't know if he needs that much help removing stuff after this game.
Yeah, but this is versus elves. He's got... I was looking at the schedule of what he's got coming up. He's got orcs, Nurgle, Chaos.
Oh, if those are just next 3 games, yeah, then get the claw for sure.
And the next 4 weeks, because he also has a bye week. So I would strongly advocate for getting claw versus those teams. If you had the other elf teams or the Norse or something like that where claw wouldn't mean anything, sure, but get dodge, maybe. Even then, I'd probably take claw. It's up to you, but I would take claw.
Yeah, I'm actually on the choice of claw just based on what you're coming up next.
The High Elves did actually get a level out of this as well. Their movement up, so their movement 9 catcher leveled and took dodge. So
Yeah, it's pretty standard at that point.
yeah, dodge on a high elf catcher is usually the first skill. Obviously, you got plus movement first, so slightly closer to a really good one turner. One more movement.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, I'd say you're better off just dealing with the extra pushes for your one turn tries right now, rather than the sprint.
Oh yeah, no. If it's not another movement, the next level, then you go like sidestep or block to keep it alive, or to go more for a better one turner. Don't go for sprint, short feet.
Yeah. Next up is My Dixie Rect versus Lords of Decay. 2-2 draw. I should have picked that. You were trying to push me into picking a draw, and I should have done that.
No, you said that my Dixie Rect would go undefeated.
They're still undefeated.
Technically, yeah, but you were like, they're going to go 13-0-0. They weren't going to get any draws.
I never said they weren't going to get any draws. I just said they were not going to go no losses.
Yeah, but if anytime they're going to draw, they're probably going to draw against a Skaven team with a natural one-turner and another movement 10 gutter runner.
Yeah, so a lot of armor breaks on both sides. You're just bashing hard.
Yeah, the humans have 5 Mighty Blow when you include the Ogre, and the Skaven have 2, one with Claw, Palm, Juggernaut, Tackle. So if the injury dice are hot, that can easily happen with Armor 8 and Armor 7.
We just kind of expect Skaven to only usually get hit like once a turn anyways.
Yeah, luckily for both teams, though, it was all just KOs for the most part. 1 injury apiece.
Which were both badly hurt, so... Badly hurts on linemen with foot skills.
Yeah. So, didn't really affect the game all that much. As I mentioned, Callisti Maya's got another legendary gutter runner now. Quick Sticks Nightclaw, the movement 10 sprint, short feet, catch, block. Gutter runner is now a legend, and he took leap.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because why not, I guess.
Well, because what else are you going to do for one turning?
Yeah, he doesn't have Agi 5, so leaping is kind of the same as dodging through.
It's just one less dice roll, if need be.
Yeah, but you might not have a team reroll for a failed leap, though, because it is a 3+.
Yeah, if you don't make that 3+ on a dodge, then
you have the dodge skill usually.
Yeah, and then it's gone there too, and then you got still dodge again.
Yeah. Not gonna say a one turner isn't easy, but or else everybody would be doing it.
Also, I could see that in this game, the ogre was pretty dumb overall.
Yeah, it's actually just seeing that.
Actually, did the ogre get KO'd early? It only has 7 attempts.
Could have been one of the KOs.
That's unfortunate. That's the 6 strength ogre.
Yes.
Yeah, wake-ups weren't that good either for each side.
No, below average pretty much for both teams, or on average 50% for the humans, just under 40, or just 40 for the rats. But that's also a lot of KOs. You're looking at 6 and 8 between them, so...
Yeah, there was a lot of KOs this game.
But I think that's what contributed to it being a tie. I assume the rats...
Nothing to stop them.
Yeah, I assume the rats did a lot of one-turning. Yeah, they had the ball 25% of the time. And none of it in their own half. So, and the humans just could score because there were no rats on the field to stop them.
Also, they got their own natural one-turner.
That too.
Who did score?
Gotta remember that the humans actually have a natural one-turner.
Yeah, it's not a normal thing.
No, it's not.
Next up, Dazed and Confused versus Oathblow. 1-1 draw.
So I had picked Dazed and Confused, the Nurgle, and you originally had backed Dazed and Confused, but it was on the condition that the Berserker 1995, which is on Oathblow, wasn't from Ornan Super Bowl team, and he is, so you ended up backing Oathblow. We were both right.
Well, we were both wrong. Neither of them won.
But neither of them lost.
They didn't win, though. We were backing who wins.
Sure. Surprisingly, though, the Norse actually caused more casualties in this game than the Nurgle did.
Yeah, it looks like the Nurgle just kind of got a ton of stuns with those armor breaks. That's pretty annoying. Because they got 19 breaks and 1 injury and 2 KOs inflicted. So 16 stuns.
Regen helped the Nurgle 2 for 2 on regens. And then the other 2 Kazes were, and the death were on a Rotter. So
a rookie Rotter, you didn't even care. Rookie Rotter, who cares?
The one that died was a rookie. The other one that just got badly hurt just had block, so you don't really care about that either. Got lucky that the regen happened on regen players and they came back.
Yeah.
That's probably what kept them in this game. Just looking at these statistics. If those regens had gone the other way, probably lose this game. There was no development for the Nurgle out of this game. The Norse, the lineman who took the MVP, picked up Dirty Player. So now he has a block tackle, Dirty Player, niggled lineman.
Yeah, I think he's going for like the Ornan strategy and just waits till they die before cycling them.
Yeah, I would say it's line fodder, but that's really expensive line fodder.
Well, he doesn't have any rookies on the team.
I know.
Except for a runner, and you don't really want the runner on the line.
No, you don't. Which just means he needs to buy more linemen.
And next up, Brick and Mortar versus Deb Wrestling Society. 2-0 for Brick and Mortar.
Which we both correctly predicted. We both backed the Orcs in this one.
Yeah,
and poor Draenor.
Lizards were just too beat up for this game.
Yeah, I believe he was missing 2 Sorai going into this.
Yeah. But he picked up Silly Billy, which, that's... I don't think anyone would disagree with that choice.
No, when you're down Saurus and you need the strength and you can get that piece, you always do. But from the looks of it, from the casualty report, all of it is on Skinks, so it just looked like Fiction went skink hunting with his blitzers, which they all have tackle, or 3 out of the 4 have tackle, so that's easy to do.
And then once you get rid of Skinks, it's pretty hard for the Stars to do anything.
Yep.
With the ball. Oh, well, one skink made it all right. There was 2 skinks that made it all right. Didn't get hurt this game, though.
One was a loner, but yeah.
Both of them were loners.
Yeah, no, they were both loners. Never mind. So did they really? But anyway. Fiction managed to level his blitzing, his killer blitzer, and gave it Juggernaut, so now it has Mighty Blow, Piling On, Tackle, Juggernaut, Standard, Killer, Blitzer, Orc.
Yeah, there's not many more skills to give it for killing.
Pro.
There's always Frenzy.
Yeah, Pro, Frenzy, if they're normals, Jump Up, because he's got Piling On it already. Given its Fiction, I'm surprised that it didn't roll like plus strength on that level up.
It's just his wolves. I think he just feeds the wolves something weird.
Well, he's got a strength 4 Frenzy Blitzer, so that's essentially it's a 2 movement busted werewolf, kind of. Not really, but kind of. The bright side for Draenor is he gets all his players back for next game. He got a good MVP.
This is where stuff's going to turn around for Draenor.
I hope so.
He just gets that really bad first game of the season.
Well, we covered him last season, and he did not have a good season, so I just hope it turns around for him. Starting down 2 Saurus, and I believe a Skink as well. I think he was down 4 players of his own. It was just going to be a really tough ask. And versus this Orc team as well. Couldn't have been a worse draw, honestly. Maybe the Chaos team or one of the Nurgles, but either, starting against Fiction too.
You just look at the bright side, he didn't lose a Saurus this game.
So he kept all his important pieces alive, got a good level. Got a good MVP. Continue on the next game.
This is just your loss. That's all. Just accept the loss and move on. You'll win something else.
Well, he's guaranteed to win next week.
Oh, perfect.
The game after, he doesn't really need a recovery period, but still.
Yeah, he's the one that really wanted that bye week first.
Yeah.
And then last game, Scurry Squad versus Foul Targets. 3-2 win for Foul Targets.
Both of us took the Wood Elves in this one. Skitter Stab made an appearance for the Skaven, who were down a Storm Vermin.
I don't think that's a bad choice.
No, versus AV7 Stab.
Oh, even without that, it's just an air gutter runner.
That too. They only had 3 for this game, so yeah. But stabbing and shadowing helps against Wood Elves. Classic Agioff shootout, essentially, with the Wood Elves coming up on top.
Yeah, not much else to really say.
Lots of armor breaks, but not... minimal armor breaks, but they didn't result in much, especially for the Wood Elves that have the 3 Mighty Blow, only managing 3 casualties. That kind of 3 KOs. That hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
But the Skaven didn't get any levels. The Wood Elves did. The War Dancer that got the MVP.
Oh, there it is, that dice roll. Thwart shadowing.
They thwarted shadowing.
Yeah.
That's surprising because movement 9. But
they're Wood Elves, so it was probably on like a War Dancer or a Catcher, so already movement 8.
Yeah.
And
but this War Dancer that leveled got Dauntless as their skill. So it's now Mighty Blow, Tackle, Sidestep, Fen, Dauntless. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, it's not. It was nothing. It was just about Scurry Stab 7. He's got prehensile tail, so they avoid that too.
Yeah, Skitter's a nice piece, with especially against AV7 teams, with the tail, stab, the movement, and shadowing combination. Downside is he's a gutter runner, so he's strength 2.
Yeah,
easily.
But the upside is he's a gutter runner, so he's one of the best players in the game.
What I meant is if you use him to mark, you can easily blitz him off.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, not much else to say about this game.
Any comments on the level chosen? Dauntless for that War Dancer?
Honestly, it kind of makes sense since this one's got the Mighty Blow, which is kind of like the blitzing War Dancer, the one that wants to just take out players.
The other one that has Strip Ball and Tackle has Mighty Blow as well.
Yeah, but he's more, just from Strip Ball and Tackle, he's more of a sacker, so you just leave him in behind.
Yeah. I understand Dauntless, especially with the Chaos and the Nurgle, and even the humans and orcs.
And I did hear about that catcher.
He did it for the memes.
He was drunk.
Oh.
And then kept it for the memes.
Oh, okay. I only caught I did it for memes, but okay, he was drunk when he picked it.
Yeah.
So maybe thought it was guard instead.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah. Okay. Well, I'd like to see it pile on.
Yeah, he kept it because he only had 10 players and only 2 catchers at the time. And then it just became a meme. So he kept it for the meme, and you always keep it for the meme.
Yeah. Yes. As someone who has a meme on his team, yes.
I mean, I got Strength 1 Dirty Player. He's kind of a meme.
Yeah, but I have all apple pies.
That's true. He's a playoff meme.
Yes, he is. But I would like to see that catcher actually pile on at some point. All you need is, like, if you get one more double, get Mighty Blow, and then, tackle, Dauntless tackle, and it's another blitzer.
Yeah, you definitely gotta get that Dauntless on there, too.
Yeah, to make it effective.
Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard for now, just where everyone's at. So, Revenge is at the top right now.
It's 5 teams with 1 win.
Oh, to be fair, one of those teams, it was a bye week, so
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
A win's a win.
It doesn't matter because everyone's going to get that win.
Yeah, but it's still a win and a +1 in TD differential, which can be important.
That everyone gets, though, so it doesn't mean anything.
Yes, everybody gets those. Yes, but
it's the same as a draw or even a loss.
No, that 1 point in TD differential can come back to mean a lot, though.
But everyone gets that 1 extra TD.
Yeah, but if somebody ends up dropping a game another game, though, or they get a draw instead of a win, that 1 free TD could mean a lot.
But the other team also got that free TD.
Yeah, but then they still lost or drew another game that you won, potentially. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, the game doesn't matter, is what I've been saying.
Really, the Chaos and the Orcs are on top, Captain Bubsy and Fiction, because they have a +2 TD differential.
Yeah.
With their wins. The High Elves, Wood Elves, and Chaos Dwarves only a 1, so... But
it's early on. Early on, everything can change.
5 wins, 4 draws, 5 losses.
I don't know why I looked at number 14th, because it's just the bye week.
Going on to next week?
Yeah, let's take a look at next week. First up is the bye week for Deb Wrestling Society. So I'm pretty sure they'll get a win at least.
Yes, they are guaranteed 1 win this season. Looking at them, I don't know. I wouldn't bother buying any skinks before.
No, don't buy any players.
Getting your admin, so hope increase the chance of falling on your Sorai, which desperately need the SPP.
Yeah, you just never buy players before your admin game unless they're actual positionals.
Although only 1 source could actually level, which would be a rookie, so that would be good, but...
Well, that's not true. 2 of them could level.
I meant without getting lucky and having the MVP and the touchdown fall on the same player.
And that Crocsagor could level.
Yes, with the MVP and a touchdown.
Yeah. We saw that happen, though. That dirty player got the MVP and the touchdown.
Yes. Yes, you are right. So it is possible to get 3 level ups. 1 of 3 level ups out of it.
Well, it'd be 4, because there's also that other skink. Actually, we're up to 5. There's the skinks as well, yeah. 5 possible level ups.
3 good ones. Because you don't want Bobby the Brain...
Actually,
Pennon
that one Saurus could also get it too if he gets the touchdown and MVP. Mike Awesome?
Yeah. He's 8 away as well.
And you know what? Like, everyone except for like the well-developed stars could level this game.
So hope one of them has a really good game against the admin team.
Yeah, just Captain Lou Albano and Partisan, they're the only ones that can't level.
Now that you said that, you do know a TD and an MVP is going to go to...
Oh, they're going to get both the MVPs, both of them.
Is going to go to Bobby the Brain. Is that a K or an H? Anyway, the Niggled Skink. Granted, he's got block and sidestep, but still.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good skink. And that's
it's okay, but it's niggled.
The niggled makes him run faster.
Because he's running for his life.
Yeah.
I buy that.
First real game. Foul targets versus Oathblow. You're getting a lot of touchdowns last game. I think Foul Targets is going to have this one. Although Oathblow does have a lot of tackle in it.
Yes, it does. And 30 player as well. The Wood Elves are the underdog by 40K. And have enough to potentially get a wizard if they really wanted it.
Yeah, getting a wizard would be good. Yeah, that puts me back on the foul targets, though.
This game is going to feature 2 AV7 teams with 11 players each.
Yeah, but yeah, one's got the Elves got the 3 Mighty Blow, though.
The Norse have 1, 2, 3 as well.
So that gives the advantage to the Wood Elves, because Wood Elves do a lot better with less players.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the foul targets as well. I'm going to back the Wood Elves here. Because one thing the Norse are actually lacking on that very weird thrower, or that confusing thrower, is sure hands.
Oh, yeah. That sure ball. That's going to get you.
There's no sure hands on this team because the one runner that is playing in this game doesn't have sure hands, and the other one is a rookie as well. So I think strip ball could come into play. So I'd give it to the Wood Elves.
Yep. Still sticking with the Wood Elves on that one. Next up is Scurry Squad and Lords of Decay. So basically, we got a super well-developed Skaven team. And it's not badly built. It's just not up to stuff.
It's lacking. It's got 2 decent storm vermin and then a bunch of rats. The Scurry Squad.
Scurry Squad, definitely go buy that gutter runner, though. You're going to want that.
Yeah. Although Christie does have enough tackle, I think. Oh no, he's only got 1. 2. Sorry, 2.
How many players does Christie have again?
11.
11?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you buy that gutter runner, Scurry Squad can get a wizard, and then... Oh no, they won't have enough for a bribe. They'll have enough for a babe.
Yeah, they get 220 total if they get the gutter. If they don't, then they have 300 even, which would be a wizard, bribe, and babe, potentially.
I still think Christie's going to get... He just has a better built team, but that's a strategy for you is get that wizard, get the gutter runner. I mean, even just to get it developed too.
Yeah, the reason I would say to get the gutter would be to get it development. He does still have a rookie though that is sitting on 4 SPP that you want to feed touchdowns to as well. So I'd understand waiting until that one has a level or two before getting your fourth one.
Well, they're not like pestigores. You can just get gutter runners. And then
I know. But I don't know how some people like to build focus on one piece at a time, especially when it's like a key positional like that. I'd probably get the gutter runner just because it's a gutter runner.
yeah, gutter runner is number 2 player in the game. Because we're stuck with dumb war dancers as the best player.
Werewolf is up there as well.
But what puts gutter runners above werewolf is that you get 4 gutter runners.
Yeah. I guess it depends on whether you value the bribe, although he doesn't have a dirty player, over the gutter runner for this particular matchup. That's really what it comes down to.
I'd say you got the more players anyway. He'll have 14 players versus 11.
You can still foul even without bribe. You've got a bench.
You got the bench. If you get the babe, the KOs aren't going to matter as much.
You do have this slightly better Storm Vermin with 2 Claw. Your tackle doesn't have Mighty Blow, so that's going to be slightly less effective, especially against gutter runners. But
it still hits them down.
Yeah, get you down. You just like to pair that up. So, yeah. Get the gutter. Get a wizard.
Still think Lords of Decay win, but they're not. Scurry Squad's not all the way out.
Yeah, I think the Lords of Decay win as well. It's hard to deny the two gutter runners that Clisty has.
Yeah.
And the other two aren't too shabby either, but when you have 2 movement 10, they kind of tower over the other 2.
Yeah. Next up is Brick and Mortar versus Ye Old Guard.
This is going to be an interesting one. Nurgle versus Orcs.
Yeah, Nurgle without Claw, so...
That's why I'm advising taking
the
Claw. Because that puts him at 1740. So he's giving up 60 to the Orcs.
Now, I don't think I've seen Fiction do it, but the one-turn threat isn't that good against Nurgle.
No, because Disturbing Presence screws with the throw.
Yeah. It's awful. That's why I think Nurgle is the worst matchup for halflings. Fiction's got really good core blitzers. I think this game depends on how well Fiction defends against the potential claw that comes up.
If Yeo goes for Claw.
Yeah.
As I said, he was really debating dodge as well. I've already said I would advocate for him to get Claw just to look looking at his upcoming schedule for the first half of the season, you're going to want it. But if he doesn't, this is going to be a really uphill fight. He does outguard the Orcs by 1. It's 4 guard to 3. He doesn't out-strength them because Fiction has a strength 4 Blitzer as well. So Fiction actually has a slight edge on strength overall with 5 strength 4 and 1 strength 5. I think I'm going to give it to Fiction.
Yeah, I agree that Fiction's going to get this one. It's just kind of the Nurgle aren't quite developed enough.
Yeah, this is a weird... I didn't even notice. The Nurgle have 50k in the bank.
I don't think that... I wasn't even thinking of for inducements for this game, so my opinion doesn't change.
Yeah, that would put them as the underdog if they really cared to by 10. Actually, no, it wouldn't. It would still keep them as the overdog by 10 if he takes Claw. If he takes Dodge, then it would put them 20 over. Never mind. So it doesn't really change inducements. It would be in Fiction. The ball would be in Fiction's court as to whether he wants to use his bank for inducements in this game. Yeah, being 17, 20, or even high 16s as this team is, it's still lacking. The Nurgle team, I mean, is still lacking in a lot of important skills. So I don't see how it can really go toe-to-toe with most teams as opposed, especially with these Orcs.
Yeah. Yeah, I still give it to the Orcs. Next up is Dazed and Confused versus Revenge of the Referees.
Nurgle versus Chaos. It's the same exact matchup that I have this week.
Let's see. No. Oh yeah, this one had the plus strength beast and Nurgle. So, assuming he drops the bank, Dazed and Confused will be lower team value. Which, you might as well.
Yeah, unless he's thinking of buying a 14th Rodder going into this game. I don't know if the bench is as needed. Well, as worth it, I mean. Because you are facing 3 Claw Mighty Blow. I just counted it and I forget.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3.
Only one of which has Pylon, but you also are facing 1, 2 other just Mighty Blow players for stat. So the Chaos, the Bash War would lean in favor of the Chaos in this game. But the Nurgle do have enough Bash to control that. The Strength 6 Beast helps. Their Guard helps.
Well, Chaos have 1 extra guard on them.
Yeah, but the Nurgle outstrength them even with less guard because of the Strength 6 Beast. Slightly, and Horns as well gives you an advantage when blitzing.
I mean, the Chaos also have that.
Yes, I know. I think I'm going to go with Dazed and Confused here. I'll go with the Nurgle. showing my bias once again.
I'm gonna just because I do think they're gonna do it. I do think the Chaos are gonna win, but because of past grudges, I hope they lose. But I do think they will win.
Well, for Acropolis, if he wasn't already thinking it, seeing you have 2 Wrestle Rotters and a Dirty Player Rotter, I assume this is maybe your game plan already. But anything you get to the ground, punch it in the face with your Dirty Player. That will also help a lot.
What we could do is go down before the bank starts giving you team value, and then scum a bribe, and then foul from there.
That too. He does have 13 players, so he has 2-player bench. It's going to come down to the Kaz dice and the armor dice in this matchup, just like any Chaos versus Nurgle. If my history with Chaos versus Nurgle is anything, this will be a pillow fest where it's just going to be pushes and knockdowns won't even result in stuns, and it'll be like a 1-1 draw.
All right. Next up, my Dixie Rect versus the Commodious Thunder. So just like I've said before, my Dixie Rect is not going to lose it all this season. So I'm already picking them without looking at the teams. That's not even the right team I picked there. Clicked on.
Oh, Wolf Ramajax has been waiting an extra week to play. He's had a 7-week off season as opposed to...
Yeah, he's rusty.
The 6, he's revving to go.
He's rusty, though. He's going to make mistakes from lack of playing.
He's down 300 TV. 310, technically.
Chaos Dwarves are one of the worst ones to get inducements. Out of all teams, they have the least advantage from inducements.
Yeah. Their star players suck for the most part.
Oh, and I just noticed now, he listened to us and fixed his team.
Yeah, actually, I see that now.
That's good.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That actually helps a lot in viewing your team.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to tell what I'm looking at for each thing.
$13 players. I mean, Bribe Wizard, sure. Bribe Wizard Babe.
Oh yeah, and it, was that a 4? You got level 1 the Hobgoblins, didn't he? Like, it wasn't his... Or am I thinking of a different thing? Yeah, he fired the Dirty Player Kick Hobgoblin.
Yes, he did. He's come online since then and fired that one and hired a new one.
I'm not against that. It's fine. I think he maybe should try keeping Kick though against the humans, just to try and make their one turn a little harder.
They have a natural one-turner.
Yeah, but they don't got a thrower.
Yeah, but they have a catcher with sure hands. So they have a better thrower. Moves faster and has sure hands.
Yeah, but when he has to make the actual throw, he doesn't get the reroll.
That's if he has to make the throw.
As you kick it way in the back, he's going to have to make a throw.
Yeah, but do you know how many times I've used Kick and it's put it still right in the middle of the field?
All the time.
whenever it really counts, that's exactly where it ends up.
I just want a halfling with kick, and then I want to have the ball land in the end zone, and I get a blitz. I haven't got that happen yet.
I'm going to go with Wolf Ramajax to pull out the upset here. And that's weird to say that the Chorfs are going to pull off an upset against a human team.
Well, that's because my Dixie Rect is not going to lose a single game this season.
I think that's going to be put to a test.
It's going to be put to a test every week. That's how it works.
I meant this week specifically.
And I feel the ogre is going to just ogre stuff with his 6 strength. I mean, the humans don't really have a problem with all the block, too. They have block on almost everyone as well.
Yeah, until the claw mighty blow blocker just blocks him in the face.
Or wrestle in the case of the one-turner, which, you know, probably won't be on the field at the start.
Yeah. The Chorfs do have a Strength 4 blocker with Mighty Blow and a Strength 5 Bull Centaur as well. So they're not lacking in strength in addition to 3 guard. So they have a fighting chance, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, they'll have a fighting chance, but they'll still lose. And then last game, the Eldar Statesman versus Channel 8 News Team. Now, if I remember, Channel 8 News Team is missing... Yeah, they're missing a blocker for this game.
They're sitting on 11 players and going to get 250k in inducements. Because the High Elves are on 10 players with a 20k extra in the bank.
Hang on, where is the thing? There we go. So, if I... I think of what's something good for them. I mean, a bribe wouldn't be bad. They got a dirty player. I saw that they do foul because they got the expulsion in their last game.
Well, isn't 250 enough for Griff, or no?
No, Griff's
that.
in the 300.
Ah.
Griff is the second most expensive star in the game.
Oh.
Yeah, I just want to double check. I know he's in the 300s, though. If they feel like they could get the Mighty Zug, I believe.
For 250, because they don't have a bank whatsoever.
Yeah, Griff is 320.
Okay.
Oh no, they can't get Zug. They're 10k short of Zug. There's actually not much they could get. They could get Helmet Wolf. Maybe it's because I'm a halfling coach, but get Helmet Wolf and Puggy Bacon Breath because you can get both of them. Wait, no, I messed that up. They can't. I'm looking at... I don't think they can get either of those. I was looking at humans.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I know they can get Mighty Zug and Griff, but not for this game, obviously.
I think you'd be much better served with a wizard and a bribe
Yeah, probably that.
over a star player. Both teams would be on 11, so every removal means something. And you have the dirty player.
I'm just trying to remember who they get. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, pretty much all of them aren't worth it. Maybe they want Dolphar Longstrider. Otherwise, there's no one else for them to get, really. Bretonians are weird. That's just what I've come to accept.
That's the one thing everybody agrees on about Bretonians.
They're like the hardest for me to remember star players. They got wrestle on the strength access team on the strength access players. It's weird. I mean they're pretty much. Well, if you're the Elder Statesman, do you get a thrower and a lineman because you have the bank for it?
That's giving the Bret team even more inducements, though.
Well, we've already gone over. They don't get much for inducements.
Well, they're getting a lineman either way because they're getting a loner.
Yeah, but they have the bank to buy a lineman and a
To-
thrower.
Yeah,
But I
how
guess
much is the
I don't
how
I
much
don't
is
play
the
high
thrower?
elves, so
90?
for high elves I don't know much about them. I don't even know if it's optimal to take the thrower.
Yeah, it's useful. I would expect a thrower to be making an appearance on this team at some point. Because I've never really seen a high elf team without one. Doesn't mean you can't run a high elf team without one, but I usually don't see it.
Yeah, it's
It's just whether this is the time to get it, because I think they're 90K, so then you're giving the Bretts 90K more, which definitely would probably mean you're seeing Griff. But that's pretty much it then. And you do have the ability to deal with Griff, because you do have a strength 4, leap, dodger. You have tackle as well and mighty blow, so you could deal with it. He wouldn't be the scariest piece, but he would be scary.
Griff is scary. He's just got all the stats you want, all the skills you want for a runner.
Yeah, and because of that, I don't think you would go for the thrower this week. If he does, I think he loses. I think he would. Because right now, I would pick the High Elves to win this. But if he goes for a lineman and the thrower, I think he loses. He could just go for the thrower, not get the loner lineman, give up 270, which still isn't enough for Griff.
It's enough for Zara.
Strength 4.
Lodge.
Blodge. Stab would work against the catchers more than the rest of the team.
And he's got jump up, so you got all that extra movement after getting knocked down.
Yeah.
Zara plays
I
for
would still stick
halflings,
with-
so I know her pretty well.
I would still stick with the High Elves to win that, even if Zara made an appearance. But I don't think she is.
I'm going to go with the High Elves as well. Unless they can get Griff. I think Griff can turn it around. But that'd be on the High Elves to let them get Griff.
Yeah, and I would agree with you. If the High Elves do that, then they have a really good chance to lose. So I would implore them not to. Don't get a lineman and a thrower.
Yep. All right. So how are we looking on this? What's the differences and what's the same?
Same as last week. 4 sames, 2 differences. We both agreed Foul Targets would win. Both agreed Lords of Decay would win. Both agreed Brick and Morty would win. And then the Statesman as well. We split on the Nurgle and Chaos and the Humans and Chorfs.
All right. Perfect.
So if we were doing a point system, which we really don't, after week 1 we're tied because the ones we agreed on we got right, and then the 2 that we disagreed on were tied.
Hey, you guys gotta stop tying when we pick one of you, like individually.
You hear that, Captain Bubsy and Wolf Ramajax? Win your games.
Wait, why'd you pick Captain Bubsy to win his game? You picked the other guy.
Oh yeah, I picked the Nurgle. Acropolis, win your game.
All right,
Can't
perfect.
read my own handwriting.
Perfect. So get out there and play your games. And see y'all next week.
See you guys.